process that Deloitte and Reframeit have been working on and now called 3D is essentially called the deliberative society process.
We were searching for a way of combining the scientific results we get with the deliberative poll with a way of reaching out to the broader population.
The deliberative process is primarily designed for large groups of people that need to come to some kind of decision or opinion on an issue.
This problem of how to consult the public is a difficult problem that's faced all around the world. And with this collaboration, we have a unique method.
The main three components are a deliberative poll in the beginning, an online discussion in the middle with using Reframeit software, and then a concluding second deliberative poll at the end.
So we thought we'd really like to try and work with the Centre and with Reframeit to see whether we can kind of turn it into a service offering that we can bring to clients. But not being kind of people to kind of like just go out there without having tested it first. They came to GovLab and said, well, let's try this internally and let's try it on a really, really important issue. And
the first one we focused on was the new hire experience.
Because everyone's been a new hire at some point, or they know people who are having either great experiences as new hires or not so great experiences.
It was so far-sighted to see this activity and think, there might be lots of applications for this.
When we do a deliberative poll, to step back further, we have an advisory group about the options.
And then we had a first kind of deliberative poll where another group of 150 people came together to debate those ideas.
And in the first deliberative poll, a number of the options that the advisory group thought were great went down. Whatever you decide, there's no predetermined conclusions.
And that's where the online process comes in, which lets everyone else weigh in after a microcosm has deliberated. The Reframeit software has really enabled us to tell everybody and allow everyone to comment on it and really allow them to weigh in and give them a voice.
John Seely Brown describes what we're doing as a killer collective intelligence application. And in a sense, that's what it is.
We had 1,300 comments online from 500 people. And
these then fed into the briefing committee, which created a second deliberative poll, a second set of surveys that we're now here today at the second deliberative poll at the museum.
Today we're discussing the first year new hire experience at Deloitte Consulting.
This is a pilot that we're doing here at the museum today, and it's involving well over 100 people.
And they've been randomly selected to represent the entirety across all grades and service areas.
I just have to remark, over there is the U.S. Senate, which was Madison's idea of the place where representatives would deliberate. Madison wasn't sure that ordinary people could deliberate. What we've found in our research around the world is that, yes, ordinary people can deliberate if you give them a chance.
And get people thinking. I think a lot of people will go away from this session feeling very empowered about the first year experience.
The people embraced it. They participated enthusiastically. So I thought the response was tremendous.
We have an open culture. This is a manifestation of that, and it's an organized way to have that discussion.
The fact that management cares enough to spend a lot of money on something like this means that they really care about their practitioners.
A lot of times people think for people, make assumptions, and get way down a path in decision making.
This gives you that context to put things in and really understand where those issues are.
We now have new ideas for what to do that are different from the proposals we're considering.
A lot of organizations, they start from the top down and really lack the buy-in from the people who actually deliver.
In this process, their voice does matter, and the process, therefore, represents the informed buy-in of a population.
The other part, it's like a Zen thing. The fact that the employees and managers are exchanging ideas is such a powerful experience.
I do see lots of opportunities for us to help others create that openness and exchange of information that we value as part of our culture, but doesn't necessarily permeate other organizations.
I think this is an opportunity for us to see if we can't create something in the change management world that's different. The nice thing is we have about 250 people with experience.
When Deloitte goes to clients and says, this is something that you can do, Deloitte's going to be able to say that, because we've done it ourselves to ourselves.